Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Hollywood Shono here, about to give you another Hollywood Shono in real life video. Now, this is a follow-up, not for the Jason Hargrove video, which was a very unfortunate video. This video pertains to the Boneyard match that we just saw on night one, closing out WrestleMania on Saturday, April 4th. And let me just tell you, if you have not seen that match, you need to see it. Not only was the production value ridiculously high, but it told a great story, and it shows you that if you actually take the time to plan out a great promo, you can get great results. I think part of the problem that WWE has these days is the fact that they run too many pay-per-views, and they just don't have enough cogs in the wheel, and you just don't get the opportunity to let people go. So when you have people like Undertaker and Edge that basically have a torch and they're allowed to run with it, most guys outside of Daniel Bryan and maybe Seth Rollins these days have zero creative control, and they're given a piece of paper and they're told, here, you have to memorize this, you have to do a match like this, and it's just utter crap. I think after today's Boneyard match, it's a lesson to learn, especially for the new wrestlers, that you need to stand out. You need to have a character, and you need to have something that makes you stand out. If you're wearing tights and knee highs, and you're like everybody else on there, if you're the people like the Nikki Crosses, if you're the people like the Drew Gulaks, if you're the people like Cesaro, that just the same fucking character, or even like Harper that's told, no, you can't do this, but you're Brody Lee on AEW, now all of a sudden you have a voice and you can do all the things that you're not capable of doing. The reason that guys like Chris Jericho are still relevant in their late 40s is because they can remodel and repackage their character, and they can tell a story that gets you to believe in people. Even young upstarts like MJF and Sammy Guevara in AEW, they're given the opportunity, and Darby Allin's another one. Those three are three you need to watch out for in AEW. As far as the WWE goes, unfortunately, there really isn't anybody that just says, whoa, we need to watch this guy. No, there is nobody in the WWE right now outside of old performers that just are super entertaining. Like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are not entertaining. They were okay when they were with the Shield, but Seth Rollins is not the Monday Night Messiah. He's boring as hell. And sometimes he actually makes Baron Corbin look good because he's just another guy. He doesn't do anything that stands out. Like even Kevin Owens tries. He even adapted, stunners. Kevin Owens is in the same boat as Seth Rollins. Neither one of them are anywhere near AJ Styles or Undertaker, especially in that Boneyard match. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. And even Brock Lesnar, I mean, yeah, a lot of people call him lazy and a lot of people call him, undeserving. Keep in mind he's jobbed to Seth Rollins twice for the better of the company. So is Brock Lesnar really that bad of a guy? No. And I'm saying that because he knows how to work the fans and he knows how to actually get people to hate him, but still be able to put on better matches than Baron Corbin, who's totally flat and boring. And the match with Elias just totally proves, like, Elias is another guy I just can't get behind, even though he tries to stand out. And I don't know if Vince McMahon has a lot to say on the subject, but in my opinion, I feel the WWE creative needs to kind of go back to its roots and kind of be a little bit original. Like, what made the Attitude Era so great in the WWF, you had so many gimmicks and you had so many fun moments that just don't compare. Like, take, for example, Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler. Was there any excitement or build-up in that match? Absolutely not. And I cannot wait until Becky Lynch loses the title because she's a boring champion. More boring than Ronda Rousey was, who at least had, title matches every month and opponents to deal with. And I don't know. There's something about Becky Lynch that I can't stand. But I don't know. I just think that in order for the WWE not to succumb to AEW in the next 3 years, I feel that they need to start developing more gimmicks, more stuff like Otis and Mandy Rose. That's actually entertaining. Or more stuff kind of like they got in NXT with Velveteen Dream. That's somebody I can get behind because he's entertaining as hell. Or even the Undisputed Era, where a faction can be dominant, but at the same time they're fun to watch. So, again, my thoughts on WrestleMania Night 1. Start with Goldberg and Braun Strowman, even though that match was terrible. You need to see the Boneyard match, if nothing else. Don't worry about anything else on day 1 of WrestleMania. Watch that match. Watch it again. Watch the little Easter eggs and spoilers. That is how you need to produce a match. That is how you need to build up some of these new guys like Humberto Carrillo, Angel Garza, people that have no character and no real direction. And I think this should be a lesson to all the WWE roster except for AJ Styles. You need to learn from the veterans and you need to build a gimmick. Something that makes you stand out that doesn't involve strumming a guitar or wearing a black crown that makes you look stupid. We need more gimmicks. And even Kurt Angle was super entertaining because he made you believe in the character because he could either be a pompous asshole or he could be the fairest guy on earth like when he was the Raw general manager. But he had a character and he got some free reign because he stood up for what he believed in. And if you're told do something, think outside the box and change it. Like, Seth Rollins wants to be the face of the company, but you're not going to be anything if you're going to continue to look like a whiny bitch on Twitter. You need to shut your mouth and be a little bit more creative and stop trying to be the cookie cutter WWE wants you to be. Stop trying to have a faction to make you look good because you just look terrible right now. Thank you for watching this little WrestleMania rant and have a wonderful day, kids. I look forward to streaming again on night 2.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!